And we check that the first map is gonna be always this. And this is MR.YO versus VIVI. MR.YO with China and MR.YO with Mayans. Okay, I'm gonna make something. And it's that I'm going to mute the alert in the games. Okay? Yeah, I will mute the alert in the game. So you can see the alerts, but they're going to be muted. So we focus completely in the casting. Alright? Is that alright? Hopefully it's that good for you guys and you don't mind too much. And we focus in the casting. As we can see, we have as a red VIVI in the north, MR.YO is the blue in the south. Okay. MR.YO with 11 villages already. Why? Because he has Chinese, and if you don't get a lot of idle TC, you always get ahead with the population, like we all know. Okay? Remember that Chinese players want to start as soon as possible because they don't want to miss anything, the time, you know? Okay? Thank you, Mr. Fantasy. I still see the alerts, you know? I will pay attention, amigos. We'll pay attention, don't worry. Anyway, the map is like Arabia. This Graveyards version seems to be more open, you know, than others. Okay? Now let's see if we are going to see something special. Well, VIVI is coming with militias. But it's a pre-mill rush. Okay. He's doing all the mill. We don't have yet even draft or anything. Remember that I'm gonna switch to the Viper game, to the Viper series. We cannot stream both, sadly. And we have to choose one. Right now we're watching MR.YO versus VIVI. And 3 militias are coming. This is 5 villages on wood. And if he do not notice, he's gonna make some damage. Well, it's gonna be very annoying. No, he didn't have the luck. Yeah, it's... Why he didn't go to this area? He can see the stragglers, the chopping, the village chopping the wood here, but no, didn't happen. Okay, it's going back, so be careful. Thank you guys for the follows, and welcome to the channel. Well, he's not doing any damage. He didn't wall either, and now what is he going to do? He's gonna make a stable archery range, suspected. Gonna mine goal. And he's doing already 1 archer, but he need to wall, because those militias and eagle not gonna be stopped with 1 archer. So he need the goal. Or scholar. And now, yeah, need more gold to make more archers. Come on, man, where's the resources? Wow, these guys, MR.YO and VIVI really started in time. Amazing. We might be able to see the first game, and Viper and Bad Boy didn't even start yet. Guys, look at how disgusting is these walls. I mean, not disgusting, but huge walls. And there's a lot of resources. So, China walls completely. Resources for VIVI, really, really good. Doing the market, and well, like this. Definitely the Mayans is the way to go. He's gonna be up, he's doing fletching, but he will have to get inside. No man, this transition to castle is just gonna be amazing. Yeah, this map is pretty much like Arabia. Like, yeah, not Arabia, it's not rune stones like we were used for the Red Bull, but yeah, pretty much like Arabia. Okay? And he's going Eagles. Eagles is probably the right call. It's true that MR.YO is gathering really good resources, but he can see the barrack. What that means? That he needs to know that he's up. He's gonna try to get inside and kill villagers. The Eagles are coming. This is gonna be so difficult. He's gonna take the spear. Now he's gonna make the house. He should have blocked it with the scout. But look at MR.YO resources. MR.YO resources are amazing, but his castle is 16 minutes, 40 seconds. Oh my god. Okay, and now the Eagles are coming. He will kill all the archers. Of course, he will try to micro and kill as much as possible. I don't know if you have noticed, but I have changed the trees for the casting. I was using lately the ones with the shadows, but I think that for the casting are not great. You know, so I bring the more standard. You know, and I have disabled some of the mods. Obviously, there's one mod that I will never remove, never disable, and it's the medieval Total War music, as you can see. And now MR.YO has walled the whole map. Guys, we're gonna see the new balance against the Eagles. The infantry now that is cheaper. They have also, if I'm not wrong, extra armor, so those Eagles shouldn't be that effective. And we see how MR.YO triple barrack doing men-at-arms. Oh my god. Whoa. Well, you can see he has the +1/+1. And now he's gonna make longswords, squires. What you can do now with those Eagles, I'm telling you, nothing. Nothing, really. Yeah, the supplies are cheaper. It's like half. You know, like half. What I don't remember, I mean, he did supplies. That he has supplies with China. Not all the civilization got supplies. Many of them, but not all. Anyway, it's 3 barracks, longswords. Obviously, they are slower. You can see how VIVI, very smart, he's doing already crossbows. He's walling, man. No, he's just holding the position. MR.YO. And the typical gameplay that I really, it's not a dislike, you know, but, well, they have to wall. I mean, first, he did wall completely, and now blue is the one who is walling, so it's definitely a problem. Okay, long swords, crossbows, and now the game is super close. Same villages, same military, one town center, and trying to counter this. Okay. Well, he's going full in now, MR.YO, and the problem here is how you stop that now. He got 10 archers, 11 long swords, so he got better army, man. He's going to convert maybe one. He converted, but he want to kill the monks. One monk down, now the crossbows, another monk down, great micro. Need to kill those, need to come now with the infantry, let's get closer. His army is better, he got a +2 also in that infantry. MR.YO with the domination. I don't know if he's gonna really dominate, but ooh, that wasn't the best micro. But now the long swords will kill all. Yeah, they really do. +2, man. The +2 is just eating the eagles, and now time to kill the monk. Let's put the forward. Yeah, kill the monk, man. He's gonna kill it or not? Got it. Not the same accuracy, obviously, without ballistic, but military numbers getting closer to double. Getting closer to double. Okay. Need to be careful. He's going back. 400 score difference. And now he's sending more archers. He got 10 archers. 9. Nah, it's fine. Obviously, economy. MR.YO is gonna get ahead more and more. Why? He has 2 town centers. 2 TCs, still without Bozo, but he will do as soon as possible. Remember, cheaper techs. And VIVI already got 5 relics. That's important, not crucial though. Why? Because there's a lot of relics. You know, a lot of relics. Of course, he will get a lot of gold, but if you get a bad battle, why you want the relics? You will lose all the army. And look at MR.YO resources. Look at your resources. I wouldn't be surprised that he's gonna go up to Imperial anytime soon. He's just missing the building. What he has? Bozo. What building he has? University, so just the monastery and baba boom. Okay, well, resources also for VIVI are not looking terrible. But 12 farmers, 20, is almost double. A castle, oh my god. Well, it's an elimination match. What? Well, we can say that VIVI is gonna be complicated, that is gonna be housed in this game. MR.YO idle TC 3 minutes 45 seconds, but with the idle TC almost 4 minutes, he is still 9 villages ahead. They didn't kill a single echo KD. As you can see, not a single villager killed. Okay. Ballistic, heavy blow. And what now? Well, the castle here, but resources? Ha! Man, Mayan's economy, seriously, 56 villagers. And now he has to be really, really careful. He's out of position. He will have stone to make a castle soon as well. The Scorpion is very annoying, but MR.YO with the heal advantage, killing the monk or not. He's going to convert one archer. Yeah, but he's coming with the long sword from behind. He's gonna take absolutely everything. All the army, he needs to kill the monk. Killing the monk, converting one long sword, killing another one, and killing everything. But VIVI, it's on the way to Imperial Age, and still have good army. Good army. He's up to Imp with 57 villages, one town center. But MR.YO will go up soon as well. He will make a castle here. He's doing the siege workshop. He has the hill, but military numbers now. VIVI has more. He has to be careful, yo. Yo. He's maybe getting a little bit greedy, overconfident, I will say. He has no ballistic, by the way. Well, blue has ballistic. He's gonna make a mangonel. He's doing a mangonel, but he probably is not expecting VIVI to go up to Imp. The Imperial can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. He's about to go up. Yes, with Barrow and go up. He's going up. So he will have a minute, you know. He will have a minute advantage. He has 6 relics. Oh my god. 6 relics. MR.YO, 0. 0 relics. I'm not using the microphone close to my mouth. Please tell me if the sound is good. 7 relics now. Okay. And we have Imperial Age for MR.YO. It will be 2 minutes difference. 2 minute difference. But honestly, I don't know if this is going to be enough for VIVI to make the damage. He does have the heal advantage. Now MR.YO should make here a castle. If he's doing a castle, then the only hope for VIVI is to go around. We will see. He's doing a stone mining upgrade. 23 villages more. Yeah, no idle TC, but he has 1 TC only. And he's coming with the villages to make the castle. He needs to make it. And he needs to do it right now. He definitely needs to do it. You can see how MR.YO didn't expect that Imperial transition. The monk is coming, but he's forcing him to go back. I was afraid about that. He's getting the upgrades, but when he's getting the upgrades, gonna be a problem. Mitchers, thank you for the sub. I believe that is good for tournaments to have the. I mean, I love the alert, the hype, but for the casting it's much better to have it muted. Yeah, I will be more pro, guys, from now on. Okay. All right, and 1 minute left only. 1 minute left only, amigos. Okay. Okay, the Arbalists are just coming. But he got the heal advantage. He needs to be careful, because if he's losing many units, it's still 35 seconds. You have to be careful. Need to wait for the upgrades and stop cutting wood here. Yeah, but where to cut the wood? All the wood is forward. He needs to go at the back. Woof. Yeah, but it's only 10 seconds. Now doing the Thumbrin. Nah, he doesn't have time. But 7 relics and now 1 trebuchet. 1 trebuchet. Need the upgrades. He does have like huge resources. Now doing the +3 because he's China. Need to make the Arbalest. He's coming around. Some problems. And now to trebuchet. Chemistry. Well, it's 25 bullets more, but he has more army. He has 7 relics. Maybe this strategy can work. What do you think, guys? The problem is, if he's breaking in, he's gonna destroy. MR.YO, 1,000 score ahead. 1,000 score lead. Yeah, well, I don't know. It looks like MR.YO has been controlling the game. Of course, now he needs to repair this one because this can be a problem. But why he's not doing the Arbalest upgrade? He's doing the armor, he's doing the chemistry, but no Arbalest upgrade. What the hell? Well, if he's breaking in, he's gonna break here, man. No. Wow. Well, he's gonna kill everything, guys. He's gonna kill everything. He can't even kill that palisade. He's trying to repair the castle. He's going under the castle. Gonna kill all the villagers. Okay. Yeah, but he's losing quite a lot. Still, VIVI has a lot of army, man. A lot of army. He's gonna take the castle. He has to be careful. Doing some skirmishes. Trying to get inside. He need to go in. Go in, MR.YO. He's going in or not. Cab rams now. What? Cab rams. But... okay, well, he's gonna break it. Who's the arbalist, man? Man, he's doing skirmishes. It's true that the skirmishes fully upgraded might be able to deal properly. But why cab rams? I'm surprised. I mean, they are good, but when you are in a dominant position right now, he has some problems. Go in. Is going in or not? A little bit slow. VIVI is doing a good tone center. Two migrants are coming. You need a good... oh, man. Okay, look at the ram. Look at the ram. Okay, and now the skirmishers. Aye. Well, it's a great job. It's game over now. Yeah, that's it. That's game. I was a little bit skeptical about the rams, but the rams are just putting the siege away, and with the skirmishes, he's killing all completely. Oh, okay. Well, he's cleaning here. Yeah, but the problem is he doesn't have any economy. 9 relics. Whoa. Okay. 9 relics. Well, soon he will have more relics than villages, you know? We will see. 9 relics for VIVI. He can have gold forever. But pity is that he doesn't have the resources. He's gonna go Eagles. I mean, if he's going Eagles, he can destroy the skirmishers, man. 2 villages on gold. He can make another castle. This is kind of weird game, guys. Kind of weird game, if you ask me. Very defensive, super defensive, but this is elite Eagle Warrior. You don't want to fight against the Mayans with 9 relics, I'm telling you. I mean, siege rams okay, but elite Eagle Warrior, if you make few eagles, you kill everything. He got all the skirmishes. It's true that MR.YO handed 4 villages, then do something else than a skirmish. Because the rams are just coming, the eagles are coming as well, and now need to kill the eagle. Oh, they're gonna kill the mangonel. Ooh. Well, the skirmishes are fully upgraded, but need to kill that. Got it. And now you can kill the traps. What army is going to do, MR.YO? Because okay, need to micro. Look at the score, and now he's inside with arbalest. VIVI is doing a good damage, a good job here. And I insist, if MR.YO is still not killing, VIVI can win the game. Still with similar army. I know that he's behind in village, but with 9 relics he's compensated quite a lot. But really, he cannot... oh my god, I thought that was resigned. He cannot make more eagles? I don't understand. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. Okay, the Viper didn't start yet, so well, we can see this game and probably the Viper too. VIVI should win this. I think so. At this point, probably. Yeah, champions. But MR.YO has 10 on goal at the moment, 28 on foot, which is not that great. While VIVI has, if you check, 24 on foot, 17 on goal plus 9 relics. If VIVI play properly, he should win the game for sure. Yeah, well, we'll see. Can you show relic goal? I think I can. Economy. Ha! Ha! 4K goal at the moment. 4K goal at the moment. Unbelievable, you know? Unbelievable. I mean, 4K goal is not bad. Anyway, the game keep going. And the score is still ahead for MR.YO, but it's tricky. It's very tricky. Now, 200 swordsman doing another TC. It's gonna take some relic, MR.YO. MR.YO. I mean, I can't believe that a player like Yo didn't get any relic. It's true that he... oh, guys. Amazing. Really, really amazing. You know, when I see these kind of situations, oh, it's a fail, man. It's a total fail. It's a fail. He was going to get that relic and no relic. I was going to hype the momentum, but no. Mr. Yo score is going down. And now skirmishers, 200 swords. I don't know. Well, he needs champions. But those he has mobility. He's sending the skirmishes and he needs the TC because he needs the gold. Alright, he will take it. And also this gold. The good thing here is that you really don't need that many relics for now, because there's a lot of gold, you know? Really a lot of gold. So he can maybe take one relic, and VIVI has 10 relics. Mr. Yo maximum 1. If VIVI is not winning this game, he should just already resign for the tournament. Sorry, but this is what I think. Anyway, do you think, guys, he's also respecting a lot Mr. Yo? Because with those eagles, if he just go around and raid, he destroy, man. Obviously now, this is 100 HP eagles. Oh, baby. 100 HP eagles now doing forging, and those are going to be champions. Not fully upgraded yet. Definitely not. Doing now the +2. But Mr. Yo is still with 150 population. He got the heal advantage. But those are eagles. Super strong. 100 HP, 2 mangoes. He's going back. Well, champion upgrade. Doing the +2. The castle is obviously going to help. But how much is gonna help? Ooh. Not too much. Not too much, because the castle is going to be down. Still a lot of gold here. He can see it. Yeah, he can. He can see all that gold. There's a lot of gold to take. The gold is not a problem yet. And still, Mr. Yo doing all the upgrades. He has still 50 farmers. I can't believe that Mr. Yo is still able to get the game. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And the champions about to happen. Champions are there. The +4 will be there too. But champions eat the eagles. Well, it's not that eat, but they do really well. And the skirmishes will take the arbalists. Let's see this battle. The skirmishes will kill those arbalists. He has to be careful with the mangoes. You need to kill the mangoes. Those champions are eating the eagles. And look at now the military numbers getting closer and closer. He's gonna kill the traps. Mr. Yo with a good micro. And where's the eagles? I don't see the eagles, but he's still spamming a lot. Mr. Yo still have good resources and a stone to make a castle there. Mr. Yo is still dominating the game. It seems so, at least. But he's gonna take the mangonel. Good micro here. He's gonna kill that one. Oh. It's difficult, man. It's difficult, and the mobility, this is the key. The mobility from those. You can see the skirmishes taking those archers down. Yes. And the mangonel is still being really annoying. You need to kill his losing champions because the mangonel is there, but now gonna take it. On the left, eagles raiding, but the champions are there. And there's one eagle doing the damage. Yeah, they're raiding, guys. He needs to avoid the raiding. But still, Mr. Yo somehow managed to stabilize and keep in the game. Still with gold. Wood, and this is a good castle in top of that hill. Protecting the stone, protecting the gold. And he's coming with more and more villages. Gonna be Calabrica maybe? Probably. Military numbers is still more for VIVI. And now VIVI has 97 villages finally. 97 villages with the hell 10 relics. Is this a joke? And look at this castle. Now VIVI should take the game. The score is getting closer and closer. This is a castle in top of that hill. Oh my god. But skirmishes, champions, alright. Mr. Yo. Okay, 200 score ahead. Castle in top of that hill. Be careful with those eagles. More eagles are coming. Military numbers now. VIVI 65. Both players has played a game. I don't know if you agree. Extremely slow. Super respectful. Only one village on goal. You need to put village on goal. He doesn't have. He's not using. I don't know why. That's crazy. One village on goal. It's not mining any gold. Well, he took that TC as well. And resources for red. I mean, with 10 relics, it's a limited economy. And now, he's coming to this one, but he's not mining anything. Oh my god. Okay, now he's here with gold. An army is still MR.YO holding the position. What a game. Come on. Okay. No, the caster kill it. And the try with it for the save. But guys, MR.YO controlling the army is so great. I mean, and if he's doing this, he's taking the TC. He's taking the TC. Okay. Well, look at the champions now. Champions, Eagles, what is this? Is MR.YO pushing? He's really pushing. He's gonna go right. He need to house to wall. He need to wall. He has to be careful. The champions are coming, but he need more champions. He has a good economy. 60 farmers. Another castle in front. MR.YO is still advancing. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. But this is starting to be so many eagles. So many eagles getting the hills. Yes, but I don't know. He's expanded all over. And the eagles keep raiding. Champions are coming. I don't know, man. If MR.YO is able to do it, wow. Wow. He has 0 villains on goal and only 1 relic. Coming with the skirmishes, 3 trebuchets, more champions. Taking out villains. Gonna try to kill the buildings in front. And that army is too many. 76, 73. He need to be careful. Need to go back a little bit. Those arbalists are doing a massive damage on the champions. I don't know. Exactly. It's now going back. Not good. Not good for Yo, that battle, in my opinion. The problem, the raiding. The raiding, how you gonna multitask? I don't know, but he's doing. He has champions at home. The Eagles are... Great job here by VIVI with the Eagles, taking a nap. And now, he has to be careful there, because in front, he took absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Now, VIVI should take the game. The score lead is starting to be very, very important. And in this first game, surprise. Surprise, amigo. VIVI doing the job with the 1-0. And now what we do? Because we stay in these cities or I move to the Viper because I want to see the Viper. I want to see the Snake. But we will see. We will see because this game is not over yet, but it should be over, I believe. MR.YO keep holding. MR.YO keep holding. Okay. 101, village 106, 55, 60. Obviously, the Viper versus Bad Boy should be kinda one-sided, but I say this as well, and VIVI's taking the first game. Obviously, if now VIVI's taking the first game, it only makes the series more and more and more and more interesting, you know? Yeah, I will stay here, guys. I will stay here, probably, yes, and remember that we can see also what is happening in the other series. I will let you know because I have some multitasking skills for the casting. Anyway, Yo and VIVI, as you can see, first game, it's for VIVI. MR.YO is not resigning, but he can resign now. 10 relics, taking all the map control. MR.YO has 9 villages on goal, gonna lose this castle. He's still trying, but it won't be able to dominate because he has no resources and no mobility. Yeah, no resources, no mobility. I think MR.YO was overconfident to his meta play, and what VIVI did here was, yeah, kinda meta too, but taking 10 relics. It's so huge, man. It's really, really huge. And now, he's ready. Well, the champions are chasing, but chasing shadows. And here, well, even Blue Marchers got the skirmishes. It's crazy how Yo still managed to be all over, but VIVI now 73 army. And, yeah, I mean, well, he has big hopes, but it's not working. It's not working, amigos. It's really not working. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay, he's doing now a castle here. He's doing a castle, amigos. Castle in top of that hill. On the left, he's also raiding. And we only can say one thing. Has been an amazing game played by VIVI. Really, really well. He was a little bit slow, yes, probably respecting, but taking all the relics, not letting MR.YO really attack his base. Might not be the most spectacular gameplay by him, but obviously super efficient. And this is a tournament, $15,000. And what do you want here? To entertain the people, entertain the crowd, or win the game? I know the answer. Win the game. And with that mangonel, no. He has good army, MR.YO. He's still with more villains. GG call. And now we see finally the GG call type there. MR.YO losing the first game of the tournament. Statistics, amigos. What the hell was that game, right? Ooh, 0-1 for VIVI. The score, as you can see, is not correct because we were going to cast the other series, but they started late. And military, 77. But guys, economy, 9K. Guys, 9K gold from the relics. I'm not good in maths, but please get a calculator and tell me how many eagles you can do with 9K more from the relics. In your face, guys, in your face. Thank you, man.
LC_drag donated €4.32. Amazing.
Holy, man. Seriously holy. Yeah, man. Crazy stuff. Really crazy stuff. Anyway, what we can do. Okay, do you want that I stay in this series or not? Let me know. We stay with the series or we move to the Viper? I stay with the series, right? I think so that we have to stay even more now. Even more now. But don't worry, because I have solutions. I have solutions. I'm sure that someone... Oh, what? Okay. I'm sure that someone will be... Yeah, there's people casting the Viper, which I will check. And it's Mayans and Bulgarians. Okay, I will stay. But in the meanwhile, I will check. Give me a moment, because the other game didn't start yet. Let me go to MR.YO and let me change the score. Let me change the score. Yeah, don't worry, I have seen more casting. MR.YO versus VIVI is 1-0. All right. And then give me a moment, please. Be patient with me, okay? Thank you for the soup. Tony Hype.
Tony Hype.
Yes. Okay. And I want, okay, MR.YO didn't start yet, but I want to show you what we can do. Thank you so much, amigos. And I have the tool that we can see both games at the same time, you know? And we have, for example, if now I come here, I remove the main monitor and bring the second, you know, this is Bad Boy versus the Viper. And as you say there, Bad Boy with Bulgarians, the Viper with Mayans, you know, and obviously nothing happens at all. But you can see, guys, how the gameplay is kind of the same. They are fully wall. They are just fully wall. Are you really kidding me, man? With the gift? Thank you, man. And remember, one thing really important.
Yeah.
This Sunday, during the finals, final announcement for King of the Desert 4, okay? Maybe you not get that excited, but you want to know the prize pool, you want to know the format, you want to know many things, right? It will be all the information, and when it start the tournament and everything, this Sunday it will be announced, okay? This Sunday it will be announced during the final from this tournament. Okay, I can keep casting this? Yes, I can. I can keep casting this. Huh? But you know what? To make this looks good, I'm going to do something in my webcam here. Transform, and I will flip horizontal. Why I'm doing this? Because I'm gonna be checking in this monitor. So if I check in this monitor, it's like I'm checking to this monitor as well, right? Yeah, and it looks better. It looks better here, and we see how Bad Boy is getting inside. Imagine now that Bad Boy is also winning to the Viper. Then what? Then what? Okay, we are watching, you know? And we can see here without sound, obviously, because we are waiting for the other game, how as a blue Bad Boy is trying to make the damage. But Viper has the Mayans, and the Meso civilizations in the long run should just dominate. Let's see how Viper is going to play it. Remember that the Gamer Legion is the host, and he comes from winning Red Bull Wololo 5, okay? Red Bull Wololo 5. Will you have guests for the announcement? Yes, I will have all my viewers as a guest that I hope it's gonna enjoy. The most important is the viewers in my channel, you know? This is the guest that we need, you know? Dukes the Savior, what's up, man? Okay, by the way, MR.YO and VIVI didn't start the second game.
Set my alarm, turn on my charm, that's because I'm a good old-fashioned lob-bear boy.
This guy, I need to get... Okay, Helimutu Lakes. Then...
Oh, thank you, you wonderful man.
Hexen has just donated 100 euros. The Fat Dragon will
like
bring
it.
the first upset today.
Yeah.
Also KOTD4 High P.
Okay, guys, this is the map that we're going to see. One moment and I bring you the Viper. Thank you so much, Mr. Hexon. Okay, this is the map, home map from MR.YO now. Kelimutu Lakes. This is the map he's picking. How to play in this one? I have no idea. And thank you so much, Hexon. Has been a while, man. It's been a while since you bring me a Scarlet. Come on. Okay.
Thank you for following.
What do you think about this map? I mean, if we can see the map, it looks... Is that water that you can make a dock? Because I don't really know. But anyway, I will remove the map because we want to bring the Viper in the meanwhile, and we see the Viper trying to dominate to Bad Boy. But Bad Boy has 1 billion more, and resources are similar. The thing is, players are playing very defensive. You can see how the walls is the main strategy, but explain me, how you gonna stop now the Viper? He's gonna go up to Castle Edge faster. As you can see, he's on the way to Castle Edge. He's gonna have the stone to make a castle too, and he will play just with a castle at home, plume archers, defensive, probably, because you cannot go eagles against Bulgarians. You have to go archery ranges, and probably going crossbows is not the way to go because Bulgarians can go skirmishes at night. So the Viper need a castle at home to defend himself. That's why he's doing gold mining upgrade, stone mining upgrade, as you can see. Okay. I think I can put him in full screen. Give me a moment. No, I cannot. I don't have here full screen the second monitor. All right. Okay. And we see how both are going to castle it. MR.YO VIVI didn't start. Okay, they started. So guys, we're going to go for Vikings Italians. It means that this is full water? Probably. Guys, are you ready to rumble? You are ready to rumble, right? Me too. Me too, amigos, and this is game number 2. And don't worry, how is this map? Okay, game number 2, what is this? Trade War Shop, okay, those give resources. Like Aftermath map. Okay, I wanted to tell you that I'm gonna keep checking the Viper map, okay? How we're gonna keep checking the Viper map? The Viper game. Well, guys, like this. When something happens, I'm gonna bring you the Viper game here. Can you see probably with this window? Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can, but we're gonna keep checking the Viper and Bad Boy, okay? For now, nothing is happening. I will keep an eye on the left, and we can see absolutely everything. All right, Mr. Yo, remember, need to win, because if he's losing now, he's 2-0 behind. This map has water here in the middle. Yes, it is. But seriously, I know that they are pushing the deers, but if they have explored this map, they should try to go as soon as possible here. Imagine how much resources they are going to get. A lot. Really, really a lot. Alright, my wife let all the lights switch on. That's why it's super hot here. Okay. Then Italians and Vikings. I don't know how important it's gonna be this. The scouts can go out through this area, but not here. And don't think you can build anything in this area, in the rogues. Just the dog probably in this area. But I prefer Italians than Vikings. What do you think, guys? I don't know. It depends how they play it. Obviously, land, the Vikings economy always kick off and destroy, but the dog is gonna happen. Perfect. Yeah, it really seems that the player has practice for sure. For sure. As I was telling you, in the other game, because nothing too much is happening, we can see how the Viper is getting ready now by the knights. He has to be careful, he's doing some quick rolls, but he's failing. As you can see, and for that I'm showing you what's happening, the Viper is losing few villages there. He has now the same village, and he's getting ready and not letting that castle be up. So Mr. Viper is in problems, because that's kinda a doubt castle. Kinda a doubt castle. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, wow. In our game, we can see, and I will come back to the Viper game as soon as possible, that he's doing a barrack, but he's gonna lose that village because he has no loom, because with militias, he can kill the fishing ships. Yeah, he's not losing anything, and you can see how with the militias, you can kill. I like it. Instead of going for the dog, he's going for the militias and try to take those fishing ships. Damn. Okay. Okay. Pipe is doing the castle, so you are not missing anything. He is stabilized, and now Mr. Yo has got this one. What happened with this one? Well, he's getting resources. Getting more and more resources here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah, that village. What? Why he wall like this? The militias can attack. I mean, I'm not really great, but can those militias kill the villager? Yeah, they are faster. Well, they are faster, but they don't get the resources. This is ridiculous. The 3 militias, and I really like what Mr. Yo is doing, because now he cannot get the fish. But guys, look, red economy is looking good. But this is, man, this reminds me playing with my kids when I'm trying to tell, hey, do this, and then they are just going around all the house avoiding me. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, it's gonna be like this all the game. Probably red is on the way to feudal age. Remember, Italians cheaper to go up. And now what? He's gonna wall? Oh, he can build here? Interesting. I thought he cannot, but he can. Okay. He didn't go to this one. Economy is still... Oh, this trade shop is not giving gold. It's only give food and wood. I don't know what resources it gives, but it seems that it's not giving any gold. Interesting. Yeah, the thing here is now he's gonna make a demo, and bye-bye Scouts and Militias. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, since nothing is happening right now, I'm gonna show you right now what's happening. The Viper obviously is stabilized, and we see the Viper and Bad Boy with 3 TCs both, but you can see how he's coming with the Krepos in front of the TC. But Mr. Viper is going around with the plume marches, and he's gonna make a castle on his face. What that means, that Krepos is not gonna be, it's gonna be useless, pretty much. Well, it's gonna take the gold somehow. Anyway, we go back and see what. We see that he's doing a fire galley, and it's still the same. Those 2 galleys are just running away. Running away. But smart, oh, gonna lose the villager now. Ay. Well, he's gonna lose the villager, and if he's losing those, if he's losing the villagers, if he's losing both fishing ships, then maybe MR.YO's strategy is worthy. We will see. Because for now, I'm not sure. Anyway, Vikings economy still don't have any impact, and MR.YO is just walling everything. I honestly think this map is kinda awkward and very difficult to play if you ask me. He's going to scouts? Okay. He's going to scouts, and now the two fishing ships are still alive. Didn't lose it. Obviously they didn't get any economy, but MR.YO 3 villages more. He scouts it. Where's the house, man? Yeah, that's not good. And now he's walling on the map. Man, it's all full walls. Oh my god. I hate it, man. I really hate it. I really hate it. Oh, baby. Anyway, guys. It's going up. Now it's not gonna make any damage. Maybe this is open? No, it's not open. But guys, in the other game, I only can say that Bad Boy with 14 villages less, it's on the way to Imperial. He's going up to Imp, but he doesn't have a castle. He gets a Krepos, and Viper has 1,200 food. He can sell some resources and going up with 15 villages more and double the army. Doesn't lose good to Bad Boy. Doesn't lose good. Anyway, he's gonna make a tower here. And what MR.YO want? Castle Age, right? But that he has the resources. He has 3 farmers, 650, 20, sorry. He has the village on the berries, and he's doing the tower. And that tower might be a... What? I told you! It was open all the time! It was open all the time, man! It was open all the time! Oh my god! He's getting inside, he's gonna now raid! What's happening with MR.YO? Ay. Another villager down! Yeah, I mean, this looks open, man! Yeah! Alright! Now he's doing more walls, and MR.YO is about to go up! He's gonna make a spear? Not really! And he's on the way to Castle. He's good. He is really good. I mean, this transition to Castle is so damn solid. Really solid. Okay. And now you need to exactly move those villagers. You were opening the gate yourself. Bloodlines. He's gonna lose the barrack, so he will need 2 walls because he is coming. All aggressive, man. But guys, do you think VIVI knows the map? Guys, VIVI has never explored any of the sides. Do you think VIVI knows the maps? He could get the control and get resources, which is not happening. Or this is not giving resources, because maybe I'm confused. Is say trade workshop? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just not give anything. I honestly don't know. It's useless? Alright. I was supposed to, because I was checking the resources and it doesn't seem that it's giving anything. Well, I prefer, because I don't know you guys, but I don't like those trade workshop. For me, it's like, it's not AoE, you know? So I prefer that. Anyway, very fast into the other game. Mr. Viper, how is going? Well, Viper has 111 villagers, while Bad Boy 98. He has a castle on his face, and those are going to be Cavaliers. He's walling there and gonna have a 3-3 castle in top of that hill. Well, Mayans are Mayans. Bad Boy is playing absolutely good, but the Viper has double the army and might stabilize. But we go back to the game and focus, because this is very important. He's in castle now, and what he's going to do is doing knights. You don't see often going knights, but I'm telling you something. MR.YO has 32 villages, VIVI 44. 44 villages. Well, it's not all villages, it's fishing ships as well. 7 fishing ships. You don't want to lose this. But this is already on the way to Castle Age. And now, how do you defend this? Maybe doing some demos? He has 1 fishing ship inside. Okay, scouts, got the tower. And even if he's gonna make a TC, I don't know, man. Not looking good. Not looking good, amigos. Ay. Okay. We'll see, because this can be a 2-0. If... Ooh, you need to find the south. Oh my god, the exploration. He could take here 5 fishing ships to Mr. YO, and if he's taking these, his economy is a disaster, really. But he's not exploring. He's not exploring those galleys. Why not demo? Uh-oh, demos. Oh, baby, he took one, almost getting another, going now with the scouts. He's defending really well. Very interesting how VIVI is playing this. Very, very interesting. Playing good, Mr. VIVI. Playing good. He's gonna take now the knight. Okay. And, well, with the scouts, he's holding. He's holding with the scouts. This is... What? A pre... What? Alright. I like it. Ah! I like it. I mean, yeah, looks good to me. Looks good to me. Where'd this come from? From the pagan shrine? Oh, because I don't see a monastery. Where's a what? What is this? Yeah, exactly, from here. So who said it's useless is not useless. Look at the sound, okay. So this is like a monastery, pretty much. And I believe it costs 100 gold. I don't know. The knights are gonna kill now this, and this is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. In the other game, I'm very fast. We gotta check how the Viper has 121 till his 53 army, Bad Boy 41 army, 114. But the Viper still have the map control. He's doing a castling. Ooh, he's trying to get inside, but the Viper get more and more army. And obviously, Viper is having more problems to win Bad Boy than I expected. Playing really, really well, as you can see. Really, really well. The game here stabilized. Yeah, and we'll go to the Viper game a couple of times more. Okay, and now 3 knights. He stabilized for sure. 1 TC. Need to make more economy. He doesn't have a stone. And guys, the same values. And the problem is, handcart, wheelbarrow. I mean, not even wheelbarrow. Oh boy. That's definitely bad. And this is what the Vikings gonna shine. I love this, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if MBL will love this, but... Well, maybe for that he didn't qualify. Too many Wololo, man. Monasteries and so on. He doesn't like that. Yeah. Okay, jokes aside. He has the monastery now at home. And if VIVI is not doing damage, even if the scores say that he's ahead, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. We will see. We will see. Anyway, guys, and now we can notice how the Viper is just... Well, no, not about the population, but the scores say that Viper is just destroying. You check the resources and check the population, and that's a lose likes, but those are elite blue marchers. And elite blue marchers with traps, I mean, if you get the skirmishers, he's spamming, and we all know the Mayan's power. He's gonna take all the cavaliers. Nah, Viper has the game, more than double the army. We keep going now full into our game, because this game is very, very close and important as well. Those knights, remember, bloodlines +1/+1 now doing the wheelbarrow are just gonna be much better than YO. But YO, now, if he's doing few monks, and I don't know what he's doing, but he should do probably pikes, he will be fine. Good thing is that VIVI is going with a siege war shot, and now he's doing the light cap. Bozo, I like it. I like it what he's doing, you know? I also think that he should make some more economy, but well, yeah. Well, let's see. He's coming with the knights, couple of monks, the kill is important. Problem is that now he spotted the siege war shot, more knights, and the monks are coming. This battle can be very important. Can be very important and fast and unpredictable as we expected. As we can see, the Viper won the first game. Yeah, Viper, some problems. Vulcanians is very strong, but Viper with Mayans, domination. So we can focus. Mr. Viper won the first game. A very defensive one, similar with the one we saw in the between YO and VIVI. And well, they went to castles, and then he did 4 castles and blue marches, guys. But here, he's gonna take the market forward. Why you do market that forward? Anyway, 9 knights, 3 light caps. Uh-oh, don't lose the light cap, man. But use the... Man, why he's not Why he's not exploring? Why he's not exploring? I mean, is the stable there? Yeah, I don't think that. I don't know. Maybe he's just not thinking about that, you know? Okay. And now what? Well, the Knights are just taking the market down. As we can see. Bozo is doing the pikes. This is what he needed. I think VIVI is being very slow. He needs now the +2 because won't be able to compete against the pikes. He's still on 1 TC constantly. He's not even mining stone. He has 1 mangonel. Doesn't have scorpions because he will need against the siege. And he got well, the 3 monks are crucial. Are really crucial. The light caps are coming. Okay. Still good amount of farming, but man, it's too many pikes. A smart play by Yo. And MR.YO has now 64 villages. This has been very slow by VIVI. I mean, why is still 1 TC? It's so weird that if you're still 1 TC, you need to push faster. Now, if we put the fog of war, this is gonna be impossible. I think it's gonna be impossible. I don't know. Okay. Well, he's doing the +2 attack. Doing the attack, not the armor. Interesting. I mean, this will help a lot because he's 5 fish traps. He's doing gill nets. He's even doing gill nets here. Come on. You need to find it. Nah, it's very slow. I mean, the score is tricky, in my opinion. Now, with the army MR.YO is getting, he's gonna lose everything, man. It's true that he gets oh. Finally, man. Finally. Oh. Few demos. Need to micro, and he's microing properly, and no! Oh my god. He failed, man. He's killing the stable. I can't believe it. The lake is there. The game is very close in terms of army, but now MR.YO keep booming like crazy. What? VIVI play weird, man. VIVI play weird. Why he's not doing more economy? Great demo. He's gonna take now the monk. Took it. Okay, gonna take the stable. And look at the resources. Oh! No. Ay, amigo. Shoot. Well, he's taking the army with the demos. And the resources, he's up to Imperial 1 TC. What the hell? Stop supplies and go up. Oh, baby. Well, he can stop supply, go up. Gonna take the stable, maybe? Yes. He keep going. I don't know if you agree or not, but such a weird game. 20 villages more. 20 villages more by MR.YO. Now doing the light caps. And red, it's gonna go up to Imperial Age. This is a problem, guys. Why Italians cannot go up to Imperial with less resources? Or maybe he didn't see it. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Barak in Imperial Age 1 TC. Guys, in both games, 1 TC Imperial. It's really gonna make now longboats. Oh, wow. But he can see it. He can see it for sure. He's coming with rams. He needs more demos. He's doing War Galley Abri. He's doing another dock. Demo Wrath. Has to be careful. He needs to go in and raid, man. Seriously. Those knights that light gas can do a lot of damage. MR.YO now with the better score. He's gonna lose the monk. Not good. Okay, he took the pikes now with the galleys. He has to be careful. There's so many pikes. It's kinda weird, man. I mean, MR.YO can win the game just doing pikes. Doing only pikes. Which is obviously not the greatest. Oof. Okay. Gonna lose the mangonel now? Probably. There's another demo. Oh, nah, but he's going away. Oh my god, 1 demo for 1 villager and 1 pike. That's another demo shot, but the pikes are just dominating the world. And now, longboats, game over, guys. VIVI has played so weird this game. I don't think MR.YO did anything special, to be honest, but just more TCs and going full pikes. But VIVI, I don't know, Imperial into what? 46 villages, look at his population and destruction. This is the problem with VIVI, you know. He's not consistent. I mean, I don't know. If you go 1TC, you push, but he went 1TC, didn't attack, and then now he's in Imperial. And what he's gonna do in Imperial now? He has nothing. Not even a village on goal. Remember, and I forgot to mention, all the gold is here. There's no gold in the map. And then you go in, what? Only gold, it's here, man. Only gold is here. Disaster. And no relics in this map. Well, then I can tell you right now, one thing, I don't like this map. This is the typical clone map. I don't like this map. I was so focused in the battle in the middle, and I just noticed that there is only gold in this one. You know? Yeah, this map is... I don't like it. I don't like it. Only a few golds here in the outside, then a few stone, and GG call. Well, GG call, weird game for sure, and took a while for MR.YO to finish, but he played defensive, let's say, did 2 TCs, then spam pikes from the barrack to the middle, and GG. If we check the economy, we will see that his economy was much better. Disaster economy by VIVI this time, and 1-1 going for the third. All right. Okay. We keep going and see what's gonna happen. What is the next map? I don't know yet, but let me check if they started. And no, MR.YO didn't host just the room, but in the meanwhile, don't worry, because we check Mr. Viper versus Bad Boy on a Sacred Glades, I think it's called. Give me a moment, I will check to confirm. Sacred is the map. Okay, this is the map that they are playing. I believe that you can see it, but if not, I will show you. This is the map that they are playing. Delian, thank you so much. Okay, and now we will bring it. It's kinda difficult for me to follow all this. Thank you guys for the follows, for the support. I have the alert muted so we can focus in the casting completely. And the Viper has Hans, Bad Boy has Franks. I think that game should be a fast one. This map looks more one of those aggressive. What is that? They have priests, they have monks. What? And they are doing in Dark Age. What are those units doing in? What are those units doing in Dark Age? Are converted units or what? What is this? What? 4 villages lead already? Well, he has killed. Viper has lost 3 villagers. No, 2 villagers. He has lost 2 villagers, Viper, and he's 4 villagers ahead. How you explain that? This looks like a troll map or what? 80 gold, 4 range. But then you can convert. 4 range, but you can convert. Okay. In Dark Age. What the hell? Okay. Kinda troll. Troller boys. Okay. VIVI and Yo has hosted. Or better say VIVI has hosted. I don't know yet which is gonna be the map. Okay, for that reason. Oh wow, but Viper has even labeled that woodline. Well, Viper usually in this kind of troll maps is one of the best. I don't know what you think. He's usually really good adapting with those. I don't know if you agree. I believe that we will see some map like this. I wouldn't be surprised that we see that kind of map now. I'm just checking, because while you are watching that one, I'm checking the room for the other players. Anyway, we can see, guys, we can see. Well, actually, we are watching both cities, no? Like, not 100%, but we're watching the most possible together. Okay. Yeah, but Viper is 5 villages lead. 5 villages lead with the Hands. Now going to Scouts. He has another villager there. His economy is a disaster. He's gonna lose that villager. Oh, now he's doing the loop. Ah, that's disrespect, man. Disrespect. Seriously, disrespect. I mean, disrespect. Did I say? Disrespect. Yeah. Now he has the loop. 3 villages ahead only. Well, only in 30 minutes. It's good. And Bad Boy's house it. Aye. Oh, he's killing all the priests. Why they don't have range? Because they are too old, so they don't see it, or what? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Okay, the third game from Mr. VIVI didn't start. It seems that VIVI now are taking a while. As I was thinking, Viper and Bad Boy, I might be wrong, but looks that it's gonna be a faster series. Remember that they started like 30 minutes delayed? For that we are not casting this series. And now the Viper is gonna dominate. He's doing already the bloodlines. He has 4 villages more, doing the upgrades, going with the mobility, and that's gonna let him dominate. Dominate. Blind, lame, priest. They are blind. Yeah. I could see when I zoom it. Their eyes were, oh, not the best. We're closed. Okay. Yo and VIVI are in the room, but I don't see yet the map. Let me check. Yeah, the maps are kind of weird. A creative players like Viper is gonna benefit a lot. I think players that, well, the players can adapt, you know, they are fast, but players that are usually more meta players, I don't know. We have to see, but I feel that in this kind of maps, we have not seen a lot yet. But I feel that Viper is here more favorite than Leary or Hira, for example. I don't know what you think. Give me your feedback. No, you don't start with monks, right? You can make them. People say that it costs 80 gold. Okay, guys. I think Casbah favorite. Viles is the clear favorite. Anyway, the third game between MR.YO and VIVI, by the way, I need to update the score. The third game is the same map, is this map. So we're gonna know exactly how the map is and how they are going to play. So we are watching this map, okay? And we are going to see this map in the third game, okay? Okay, let's see. Yeah, they didn't start. And we can see how the Viper is not that ahead anymore. It is super ahead. Because the Viper is on the way to Castle Age already. With the same village, obviously with now less population. But he's up to Castle Age. So, well, with 4 Scout and 4 Spears, he won't be able to do pretty much anything. And now 4 artillery ranges. Well, be careful, Viper. Make some spears. Oh, no plasmid. Interesting. He has to wall that one. He wall it. It's fine. That game is over. That game is completely over. I mean, the score is completely tricky, you know? Okay. And now we have our game going. Hans, MR.YO, Khmer. Guys, are you ready to see? Alright. Alright. Same map that what we were watching. And then we can check the stat with one priest. Blind lane priest. Can we see it or not? Well, we will see. Khmer VIVI and MR.YO with the hands. MR.YO with the hands. Alright. He has the Pagan Shrine, and I believe that... How much you told me that it costs? They can create more. Are they going to explore? Let's see what they will do. They are exploring already with this one. There's no scout, as far as you can see. How much you tell me that cost? Yeah. They convert. What? I mean, explain me. He's blind. If he's blind, is this? I mean, if he's blind, how he can push deers? He's blind, man. He's blind and he's pushing deers, man. I mean, I can't deal with this, you know? I mean, seriously, man. It's not possible, you know? It's really not possible. Anyway, guys, the other cities, as we expected, the Viper is just dominating. Destruction 2-0 and got the game like instantly, you know? Instantly. Alright. Meme en calzones. No saben ni lo que es tener un bañador. Chaval. Que tenéis menos gusto que decirlo. Meme en calzones. Madre mía, en calzones. ¿Qué calzones usáis vosotros, hijos míos? ¿Bañadores para dormir? En pelotas tenéis que dormir. Okay, now, what is gonna be? He did a Lumbercamp, but are they converting something? We will see. As we expected, and like you expected, guys, jokes aside, this series looks stronger than Viper versus Bad Boy. Viper seems to be dominating 2-0 and might get the 3-0 quite fast, you know? So let's see. Let's see what it's going to be. But it feels like they are not taking any risk. Okay. How much, sorry, you maybe say it, but how much? 80 gold. Okay. So they are not doing. The Viper did some priest in Dark Age. And took the risk, go without the loom. Honestly, if you don't have a scout, if you make few priests, you can really convert villages, man. It's just amazing with some micro. Just do it, guys. Don't play boring. Yeah, they seem to be playing standard. They are not mining gold. Yeah, they are not doing anything else, and they are just playing normal. Normal. Yeah. Okay. And it's starting to wall, Mr. VIVI. Well, this map, other than the priest, aggressive map it should be, because how you wall this here is so difficult, right? No, don't think they cannot take relics, and I don't think that you can grab relics in the Pagan Shrine, or you can. Can you put relics here? 50 gold in this map? Okay. No, they are playing standard. Very standard. MR.YO is up. MR.YO is up with 19 population. Zero Seconds idle TC is gonna make another Lumbercam, and yeah, not doing more priest. That's surprising. And I'm gonna tell you something. They will change the gameplay for sure. For sure. Yeah. Anyway, in the previous series that we have seen the Viper, we saw how it wasn't his home map. I'm sure they have trained, they have practiced, they know the maps. Some of the players for sure. My question is, do you think Leary know the maps? All these maps? I believe they do. He does. But it's kinda hard to know exactly the meta to play in those games, in these maps. I believe that they have practice. I remember Hero was yesterday training with Winchester and MR.YO, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And now, ooh, okay. The TC is, oh, instantly down. Instantly down. All right. And you can see how VIVI, smart, is not doing the loom. Why you need to make the loom if there's no scouts? And he's walling everything. Literally everything. Now, walling absolutely all, it's a pity because they are not doing anything special. And I insist, those priests obviously will help a lot if they can convert. But without range, they are very useful in Dark Age. Now in Feudal Age, don't think so, they are really useful, right? Scouts, potential archers, complicated. And where he's going? To take the deers? Alright. Doing the scouts, starting to spam farmers. Okay. And taking the deers. But VIVI is just, man, it's a little bit disappointed, you know? Like, the three games, fully wall maps. Fully wall maps. So now, what they can do? Nothing. Just go for castle, sadly. Well, he's still open here, so maybe blue can do some damage. Oh! He's gonna take the priest. Not really. Didn't take it. They are playing arena, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I understand. It's a tournament, it's elimination. Who is winning this game will have match point. But still, is what it is. By the way, in the other series, they are playing the map that we saw, the previous map. So, it's crazy, but two series, exactly the same maps. Exactly the same maps. Bad Boy and Viper. Viper do see the lead, and they are playing exactly the same map. Tatars and Malians. Different civilizations, but the same map. We know exactly how to play that one. Okay. Yeah, well, he's walling completely. He has one spear. Has to be careful with that one. And he's going in. If he doesn't have a spear, he should wall. He should wall or he will have some problems. Yeah, well, he's walling. Easy. This area is not gonna be easy to wall. I mean, he might be able to wall. Yes. Oof. Oof. No, that's wall. Okay, spear is coming. Thank you, guys. The multicast is so cool, so professional, man. Try my best always. I try to adapt to the tournaments, amigos. It's not easy because remember, I need a second capture card because I'm getting the image from two monitors, you know? And, well, for that you need a second capture card. And this is what we are doing. Oh, he deleted, I like it. Remember that Chimera, why he's doing the wheelbarrow with Chimera? It's not that needed. I have seen this often lately. And honestly, I wouldn't make it. Yeah, this is open already. The wood is very thin, really small. He can get in. No, the palisade, all good. It's few stragglers. But the resources, as I said, are great for the Chimera. And well, they are just playing like another standard map. Full walls and going for Castle Age. And in Castle Age, depend the time to go up. This can be dangerous here for MR.YO. Yeah. Oh, great micro by Yo. Yeah, but he's now doing the loom, and he can go up to Castle Age. And that's really great. Doing an archery range, he will try to go cap archers probably. He need to delete and go outside probably. Delete here and go outside. I don't know if he's gonna make it. Okay. 237. Remember guys that after this series will be 2 series simultaneously. Obviously it depends when they finish. When Viper and Bad Boy finish, it will start ACCM Vilese, and when this series finish, Winchester Jordan. Which one you want, amigos? Because both sounds very good, right? Honestly, my initial idea was Winchester Jordan, but ACCM Vilese is also solid, so, well, whatever. Okay. Obviously Viper is not playing more. Viper is just playing the one that he's playing. Guys. Oh. Okay. Okay, he's doing a weird strategy here. Yeah, there's not a lot of action here. He's doing another priest. Okay. But he's Castle Age, man. Oh, almost. No. Going away. Why I say this is a weird strategy? Because in the other game, we see how Bad Boy is already in Feudal Age with 7 villages less. And he's converting with priest. And he's converting a villager. Man, the players doesn't know how this is working. 10 villages more! I told you that Viper in these kind of maps, what the hell? He's not up yet to Feudal Age, but he has 10 villages more. Now 9 villages more. You kidding me, man? Anyway, now focus here because Khmer, VIVI, on the way, no, it's in Castle Age already, doing a town center right away, and look at the food he has, but he's not using. Look at the food he has, make knights. Okay, 3 TCs, Bozo, and where's the knights? When the night has come, the villages are gone, not doing any army? Okay guys, he's not doing any army at all, just skirmishes, no knights. Don't get it, man. Don't get it. You are super fast, faster than your opponent, and you are not trying to do any damage. I know that he's thinking, oh, he's gonna go cap archers, but man, look at the food he has. 900 food. Make knights. Don't get it, really. I don't get it. Seriously, don't get it. Yeah. And honestly, in the other game, the Viper is just really destroying his opponent. He's still in Dark Age, and he's still keeping him at home completely. 23 villages, 31. Now he's weak wall in that house, as you can see. The archers are coming, he will lose that village, but anyway. Let's go and check, because this is weird. He's doing fletching, doing Town Watch, 600 food, 400 gold, not doing any knights, all these skirmishers, doing fletching. He will do Bodkin Arrow, then make University. Heavy blow, all the economy upgrades, that's great. And 3 TCs, well, yeah, but with those camp archers, he should do damage. I smell a Siege shop also, because at least skirmishes and Bodkin Arrow, oh boy, he's solid, and only 1 archery range, okay. He will need another probably. Yeah, because with hands, you're gonna amass. He's gonna go forward. Go forward, man. Yes, I was expecting this. I was expecting the Siege shop, but oh no. Okay, he's going back. Aye. Are you surprised that he's not doing anything else than skims? I mean, they're good, but if he's coming with Siege now, big problem. Big problems, man. Oh my god. Okay. Skirmishes, keep going. Those cav archers going around. Not really. Without ballistic, it's not easy to kill the village, as you can see. He will kill maybe, you see, after shooting like 4 times. Has to be careful. This is now ballistic. Still with the +1. +2 armor is just amazing. He has 12 villages more. I mean, MR.YO really need to make now the damage, because he's really setting up a great economy. With 3 town centers, there's a monk that he's gonna lose probably. Yes, the knight is now there, but he's gonna grab the relic and now convert those cav archers. We'll try. He's gonna kill one. Oh! Oh my god! He converted both! Whoa! That's amazing for VIVI. And the resort, the economy lead is important, man. What? The priest can't take the relic. What? What is this speed, man? Okay. It's remind me when I'm going upstairs, you know, my wife, come on. Why you are okay? Yeah. Anyway, cav archers, mangonel, no! No, he's not gonna lose it. He has to be careful with the mangonel. No, didn't lose it. It's very important, the mangonel. Okay. Priest with relic. I like it. Sorry guys, but this is very important. Nothing else is happening in the game. Now we are noticing that the priest is going to grab the relic. As I'm telling you, there is no real battle happening at all. The speed is insane. The domination is gonna be real. Look at this. Total and brutal domination by the priest. He's gonna grab the relic for sure. And I'm telling you, I promise you, there's not a big battle happening. Drop the relic here. You have to go to the monastery, then it's a lot! I can't keep like this! It's too much! What? Grab the relic! Okay, he's not grabbing the relic and now we focus in the battle. Because now it's gonna happen something. What? Still no relic! Unbelievable! Anyway, he's having now 4 knights. Ooh, open formation, I love it. Well, split the units, not why I always say open formation. Ooh. Ay. Well, this is very important. He has ballistic, no ballistic, but he's gonna have bloodlines. He has to be careful 1-for-1. Yes, that's good. And this is really good. The skirmish is +2/+2. Gonna go with the knights. Where's the damn okay. Still there with the relic. Congratulations. VIVI has 2 relics. He's coming with the mangonel. 80 villages, 66. This game is so damn important for Yo. Because if he's not taking this game, it's gonna be with match point for VIVI. 2 match point for sure. Ay. Okay, gonna take that mangonel. Got it. And now, with the skirmishes and the knights, he need to kill and will kill more and more. That he has a second archery range? Not really. Why only 1 archery range? Second archery range is the way to go. Otherwise, he won't have army. In my opinion, this is a game for VIVI to lose more than a game for MR.YO to win, really. But we all know how difficult is sometimes the production from the hands. A lot of knights, cav archers, you know, and that's it. Anyway, we will see. By the way, in the other game, very fast. I wasn't even mentioning because Viper seems to be dominating clearly. He's in Castlage like long time ago. While his opponent is not in Castlage, he's gonna spam now cav archers. And with those cav archers that he's not walled, he's gonna be able to raid in. And Viper is gonna destroy 3-0 to Bad Boy. Kinda expected, no offense with the Vietnam player. But we keep going here and see what's happening with VIVI and Yo. And VIVI and Yo are putting a great fight now. Ooh, got it. No! No, man. Well, he's gonna kill it now with the mangonel. Got it. With the cav archers, better say. Army 20 army, Yo 22, 20 villages more. He's trying to make the damage. He can't. He also have 11 villages idle, which is a problem. Because you need to get the maximum efficiency possible. There's more priests. Well, look at the difference with the priest and the monk. I think it's clear, man. This is my zone, you know? I mean, this is like me in the stream, and this is, I don't know, Fran Ali, for example. Yeah, disaster. Anyway, Cav Archers. And now what? Siege Workshop, Mangonel, Knight, Cav Archers.
No bomb down yet.
Need to go and convert. Need to go and convert. Oh, he lost the Mangonel. Man, but the economy is amazing. Like, Khmer economy, if he's just doing a he's gonna get inside! He's getting inside! The counter raid, well, it's open anyway. But this can raid a lot. +2/+2 knights. In my end, they can do a lot of damage. He need to move and kill. I mean, you see the knights and then you see the priest and you get stressed. I need a psycho, man. It's, it's ridiculous, man. Look at the knights and look at the priest. Man, it's hilarious, man. It's seriously hilarious. Okay, the knights keep raiding. Alright. And he's up to Imperial. He's on the way to Imperial. Khmer economy. Sick economy. Sick economy, man. Resources, sorry. Score almost the same. Those knights don't lose the knights. Because if you are fighting against those crazy amount of cav archers, can be a big problem. A real big problem, okay. And now more skirmishers. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Killing the outpost. And now, MR.YO is coming with a forward castle that is gonna be probably a good way to lose. Because VIVI only need to make his own castle at home and then trebuchet. Let's see. Hopefully VIVI is not going to panic. The problem for VIVI is that he got so many cav archers. 53 cav archers. He got knights and skirmishes. He's coming with villas. You need to be careful. Definitely need more archery ranges. He's doing the market. And where's the castle? Make the castle. Delete the 2 farmers and what? Oh man. If he can see the castle. Oh my god. The castle is on his face. What I say? Make a castle here. 2 farmers delete and make the castle. He's doing on the left. I mean, he's gonna be fine if he's able to make up, to put the castle up. But if he's going to the left, oh my god. If he's going to the left and deny the castle, go to the left. MR.YO, to the left, to the left. He's not going to the left. Okay, let's see what is gonna happen. The skirmishes are in the hell. And now, VIVI is losing absolutely everything. All the army. All the army. But the castle is gonna be up. The castle is gonna be up. The castle is gonna be up. No! The castle is not up, and VIVI is probably losing the game. Unbelievable. Seriously, unbelievable. MR.YO in a game that he should never win, is probably winning now. Oh, I was really afraid this could happen. Sorry for screaming, guys, but it's so important match in this series. Really important, and that castle is not going up. Delete the fucking castle, sorry. And what? I'm confused. How can he get the stone? From where? Okay, another castle at home. Delete that one, please. Delete that one and you recover stone. Now he has 0 access to gold. Pretty much 0 access to gold. The castle is there, but MR.YO is now on the way to Imperial. I told you, how the hell is this a snowball civilization, right? With the hands. But, okay, he's now getting gold here. Stable. He's panic, man. He's panic. And guys, MR.YO is getting an incredible game. Why? Because now he has more villages and military. He has 5 times the army. 5 times the army. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really thought, I don't know if you agree, guys, that VIVI was in an excellent position. He never did, well, he did second archery range. The castle should be just here. If he just made the castle here with 20 villages, he was perfect, man. He was perfect, really. Yeah, he lost all the stone, but well, he did a stone here. The castle here, sorry. He is still with 110 villages. Look at the score, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. The score is almost 2,000 score difference. He got the skirmishes, but he got 18 army only. No army at all. 18 army, man. Ay. Okay. He's in Imperial, and he's gonna try to raid, but he cannot raid. Now the +3. Oh my goodness. Now he's doing the +3. He didn't make, well, he has the +4/+4 for the cavalry, but he got 8 light caps right now. He's gonna use the threat or not? Okay, and those light caps are powerful, +4/+4, but you need to attack those. Okay, he deleted. But now he's doing a good job. The +4/+4 helped a lot. He's gonna be able, Vivi, to stabilize. But use the traps, kill the castle, man. What the hell? What? Don't delete that! The priest! Creator! I don't know. Weird game so far. But VIVI is not consistent. Sorry to say, but he's not consistent, really. He had an amazing game to win, really. Anyway, he's not giving up. He keeps trying. And he has 117 villages with 45 on foot, 40 on wood, but 0 on gold. Because right now, yeah, look at the castle he's doing. He might take this castle. Well, he dropped the relics also. Look at the ram. He's not killing the ram. Ay, ay, ay. Nah, the score difference is just insane. Seriously insane now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. In the other game, they didn't finish, but the Viper is dominating. Keep dominating. Bad Boy just don't want to be out of the tournament, but he will. Because Viper is killing, let's say clearly, you know? Clearly. Let's put fast. Let's put really fast. You can see, yeah, guys, 3-0. 3-0. He did a bada boom there. You can see all the dead bodies. You see the dead bodies there? Yeah. And 3-0. The Viper just destroyed. So, we are definitely in the best series so far. By far, sorry. Anyway, VIVI could be 2-1 ahead as well. It's not that he lost. Now he's raining a little. It's still similar villages, but the army. Look at yo. Camp archers in the north. Siege our shop. Castle in the south. Controlling the stone. Controlling the gold. Now he's trying to take that trap. No! The trebuchet is alive and he's gonna take that one. And now if you kill this, maybe VIVI can still be in the game. If VIVI is able to go hussars, he still have good villages number, and now military is getting closer and closer. Okay. Skirmishers. Yeah, he's going back. There's a lot of resources. I mean, this map's got a lot of resources, but where's the stable? Hussar upgrade. Hussar upgrade, yes, but where's the stables? The stables! Okay, 3 stables here. I'm blind, man. I am the priest. I'm blind completely. Okay, he got the castle. He's a good one. Preparing that one. And the hussars are there. The problem? Military numbers is still not the best. Good thing is, you can spam hussars and skirmishers. But red is not stopping attacking. MR.YO is not letting VIVI to breathe. Is not letting VIVI to breathe. Really. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. If those hussars are gonna kill the ram, maybe. Yes, he got it. Still no army for VIVI. No army. And you know what? Now we also need to give some credit to MR.YO. Because in this kind of push, it's not the first time that he's doing, you know? He knows this civilization a lot, and obviously the game. And if someone is doing this kind of push and game change, this is MR.YO. We have seen this many times. GG Cole, and MR.YO is coming back almost from the hell, you know? Almost from the hell, because, man, seriously, 2-1, pretty sick. Pretty sick how MR.YO came back in this one. Like, not expecting, you know? Really not expecting. And, yeah, amazing. Amazing job there by MR.YO, who was 1-0 behind. And in this game, I believe that you agree that he was, what? That's not what you want, what we want to see. Let me put the main monitor, normal, and main monitor, yes. Now, 2-1, amigos, statistics, military. MR.YO killed a lot more. Mango File, thank you so much for the 5 subscription gift. I will check. And hopefully, guys, that you enjoy with the stream more. I know that the gift sorry, the alert is great, and you guys want and deserve the recognition, but probably for tournament, for the casting, having the alerts muted, it's probably in general much better for the viewer experience, right? Hopefully you enjoy, and now we are going to go for game number 4. Yes, I will check. Thank you for the follows. Mango File, thank you so much. Lentileo gifted a subscriber to Winchester. Aces John for the 14 minutes subscribe. And that's it. New followers as well. Go, go, go. And well, civilizations, I forgot to...
Vamos.
What? Okay, is the alert back or what? Thank you, Pinscript. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. Okay, the civilization draft, because we want to see the civilizations. Yeah, I can open. Man, I'm very busy, you know, with many stuff, trying to show you also both games. So yeah, the betting is difficult because I have to make it manually myself. So if there is some mod, they can make the bettings on the stream. What I'm doing now? Well, what I'm doing now is I only missed one thing here, and it's the draft, you know, and this is the draft. MR.YO VIVI, okay, MR.YO VIVI. They have used it already, and I need to check Twitch predictions. Yes, that's what I mean. They banned Persians and Lithuanians, okay. And we're going to go, I'm going to remove all the civilizations. One moment. Lithuanians and Persians, and they have used it already. Chinese, Mayans, then Vikings, Italians, and now Hans and Khmer. So this is the civilizations left. Yo, Japanese, Spanish, and Sicilians, Spanish, and then Magyars, Malians, and Berbers. The maps. Would you only cast one game and not spoil to other? No. I want to check. Wish you only cast one game and not spoil to other. Do you prefer that, guys? I mean, I don't have a problem. I just wanted that you guys check the tournament. I mean, how not to spoil? Seahorse Gallop. The next series are tomorrow, and honestly, at the end of the day, we need to check all the score. You know, we need to keep all the games, because we need to know who is winning, who advanced. We need to check Wikipedia. Like, we need to check everything, because I mean, if the tournament was going to continue the next weekend, I wouldn't spoil, you know. But I think it's good to keep updated. I mean, there is always people that is not happy, man. It's difficult to please everyone, right? But I'm trying my best to please everyone, you know? Yeah, is what it is. Okay, I think... Yeah, the game didn't start, game number 4, and we're gonna see game number 4. Yeah, because it's what I'm telling you, we will see the brackets. Anyway, now... The maps left. Maps left are, they ban Holy City and Texcoco. And since we have got already Secret, and Kelimut, so potential maps to happen are 2 maps. And it's this one, guys. This is the potential map that can be picked by VIVI now. And it's this one. Don't think he will pick this one. And then this was Jamshub. And then a Starfighter. You know? Exactly. It's not like a show that it has 20 chapters and then you want to watch at the end of the season. We need to keep updated. Like Scandinavia, yes and no, because in the middle it looks like a hill with resources, you know? And also with some mangrove terrain. Kinda weird. I don't know. Yeah, I will put you again. Oh, I love this one, huh? It looks good, right? I like it. And this one is without TC start, I think. I think so. I'm not sure, to be honest. All right. Okay, it's a Starfighter. The one that they are going to play is not this, it's this one, okay? Starfighter. And in this map, what civilization they can use? Let's take the ships, because we got everything, right? Ah, you see, amigos? Love it. Love it. Let me put a little bit more up. I will put it here. Yeah, so you can see it better. It's good like this? Yeah, I think so. It's good like this. Yeah. So, in this map, MR.YO will pick, I believe, Japanese. And then VIVI might pick Malians, probably. I believe so. You know? We'll see. If I'm right or not. They didn't start yet the game. Man, they are taking a while. What happened? They are studying the game now or what? Come on, man. Go. Who will win the next one? I will put Yo or VIVI. You know the map. I give you already 4 minutes to make bettings. Your predictions on Jordan versus Winchester? I don't know. But in this kind of weird maps, anything can happen, in my opinion. I think Jordan should be favorite. I believe since this is a Gamer Legend tournament, he might practice a lot, even more than usual. And well, but Winchester is a creative player. Maybe he can put something here. Maybe fun for sure. Okay, I'm just checking some stuff from KOTD4, amigos. Just get it. Oh, and the game started. Let's go. Vamos. Are you ready? Let's see what is gonna be this map. Oh, Magyars for VIVI in this map? Oh boy. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the game number 4, and this is a Japanese versus Magyars. I'm a little bit surprised with this one. Remember that we have a guy I mean, what is this? Is he gonna jump? He's gonna jump, guys. He's gonna jump the priest and he's gonna... What the fuck, man? It's gonna jump into a chart. I mean, for me, eso es un acantilado de muy señor mío. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the map looks much more standard than I thought. This is not even mangrove, it's shallowish, you know, and but the galleys can go through, right? I mean,
Hi.
if you make... Thank you, man. Appreciate it. He will convert everything. Hi, but what is this? Okay. Yeah, the map looks more standard, really. I mean, the water can give you a big boost with the economy. I think for MR.YO it's a must. It's a real must to go there, you know, because Japanese give you big economy. But then Magyars, we have seen how aggressive they can be with forging. But if you don't make damage with Magyars fast and MR.YO wall, then you don't have a chance, seriously. Because Japan is gonna be so powerful here. Really, really, really powerful here. In my opinion, you know? Okay, this is for Belize Wood. But no, he's going for a dog. Both are going to go, I think. Well, honestly, if you can keep also some economy as Magyars and then you go aggressive, yeah, it's an interesting matchup. I like it. I like it. This would be an aggressive gameplay for sure, because the walls, you can always wall, but in front seems to be quite open. Yeah, look at this. It's wide open and also some kills. The goal is exposed. He has one stun at the back, which is fine. Another goal is exposed. This goal is a little bit better if you ask me. Don't like that lure. I mean, not like, it's not perfect. Not terrible, but not perfect. And now he's doing the loop. He don't want to get a surprise, it seems. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And now we have DS under the TC. Let's go. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Remember, guys, that tomorrow is the quarterfinals. Tomorrow we won't miss any match. I can't see this, really. Tomorrow is the quarterfinals, as I said, and we will check the brackets after this series. And Sunday will be the semifinals and grand final. Is on Sunday. Now that I'm thinking, I think yeah, semifinals and grand final. I don't know if they will play both semifinals at the same time. Then we cast one recorded games, and then the grand final, both players will rest pretty much the same. I believe it might be like this. Okay, makes sense. Make real sense about the priest. You can see the economy. The economy, solid. He has the loom already, and now he's going to go up 23 population with 3 fishing ships already, 24 actually. Both almost the same time, blue even faster. I like it. MR.YO 12 idle TC, 12 seconds idle TC. Gonna make a lumber camp here with not that many. 7 villages is still a lot. And what is he planning to do? He's gonna try to wall, I believe. I mean, now that I'm checking, well, no berries. Sending 2 more villages. This fish is just too good. He's gonna make another dog. The problem here is that I don't think that VIVI want to go fight on water. Japanese has tanky fishing ships, very hard to kill them. Oh, what is he doing? forward? He's kinda expecting. The mining camps cost only 50 wood. I don't know why he's not doing a mining camp. Thank you. And he has only 1 village on food, and then the fish. So the fish is so important. He's coming forward. I like it. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work, but honestly, I think it's what he has to do. What I don't like it is that it's only 2 villages. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, he's gonna make a tower. He's doing the barrack quite late. And then he's gonna make a fire galley? No. No, 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 no. Nothing. So, he will get the water? Yes, but he's gonna try to make a good tower. And, like this, we can see how he's doing a tower. Alright. All right. Barrack. Yeah, but the tower is fantastic. And if he's able to make the fletching, it can't even reach the wood. It's a really good tower. I believe that... Yeah, he can see. As you can see, this is MR.YO. Oof! The tone watch was ideal a little bit earlier. Now he's gonna see the tower, but it's gonna be late. Maybe he should make a tower even. I don't know. Yeah, he needs to do it. It's his goal. Oh! He cannot see it. It's still too far. Whoa. Okay. If he see the villager now. What? The tower is crap. The tower is so behind, man. He's not even in the range. Disaster. He's not in the range. Now he's losing the scout. The tower is gonna be up. The archers are already there, but it's without fletching. So with 7 villages doing the tower, he's gonna lose the scout probably. Maybe not. He lost it, but the tower is just needed. Seriously needed. And he's not losing any villager at all. I don't know. Well, MR.YO has already an important advantage because he might get the water. Yeah. He has lost already 2 fishing ships, as you can see. And the economy should be much better for Yo soon. And he's walling, man. Blastmate, archery range. He got already the units on land. That's a huge problem. He's doing a mining camp. No, I'm not happy with this rush. And guys, with this kind of aggression, can you tell me where's Machiar's advantage? Machiar's advantage is completely gone. Like, you get 40 for the scouts. For what to pick Machiar's then? He's not getting any advantage, you know? MR.YO has 3 villages more. That is basically the fish. He has 6 fishing ships, well, only 2. Might go with the galleys, as you can see. He's coming with another. And, well, might kill the other fish. He has 1. Where's the other? I don't see where it is, but still. Okay, for now resources look similar, but 4 villages more, guys. 4 villages more, amigos. 4 villages more. Aye, aye, aye. What? Okay. Well, you can see that capture age went crazy. Yeah. Invalid resources. Yeah, well, it's okay. Capture age went to the damn hell, it seems. Let me close and open again. The monk killed capture age, you know? Anyway, I won't check anymore. Invalid resources. Well, it's selling like this cannot happen in a... Oh, wow. But look at the resources for VIVI. It looks good. Still have 4 villages less, but I don't know. Now he's doing the stable. Is he going to go scouts? Don't go scouts now, man. Go castle age. I don't know. Weird game. he's coming with the skirmishers. He's doing scouts. Double stable! Well, double stable and Blastmate is gonna go now full scouts, which is very, very smart when you are against a player that is fully wall. I mean, I don't know if he can see it, but he can, man. He can see that this wall, fully wall. Now, MR.YO will go up. Of course, he will lose the skirmishes. He's doing his kill bard in armor even. What the hell? What's going on? He could be up to Castlage. I mean, you know why he's doing this, guys? You know why he's doing this? Because of the score. He watched the score and he thinks he's dead, you know? He watched the score and he really thinks that he's dead. And now he's coming with another tower on his goal. But MR.YO will see it and he will do another tower here to counter. Yeah. Yeah, now it's game over. It's crazy, but he could be up to Castlage faster than his opponent, and MR.YO is just winning the series clearly. After losing the first game, in all the other games, looking solid, man. Looking really, really solid. Thank you for the gift, amigo. Thank you so much. And, well, he's doing the tower, but as I say, he will do another tower, and that's it. He's coming with the spear, with the archer. He's not even mining gold, and VIVI, it's bye-bye in the tournament. MR.YO advanced as we expected. He got some problems, MR.YO. Like, he lost the first game, also the previous game. In my opinion, he should have lost too. But, well, he's considered top 4 in the world for a good reason, right? Yeah, I don't think that VIVI will resign, but he's not mining gold. He has the mining camp here, but yeah, what he can do now. He has 4 scouts. That tower is going to go down. Now attacking that scout is gonna go down as well. Yeah, he's with the spear. He's losing a lot. And remember that DOS army is so expensive. It's really, really expensive. He's gonna kill villagers. Oh, come on, baby. Baby! Villager down. And now it's stable. 20 seconds Castlage. He's not mining gold, but he will mine gold in a moment when he takes this tower. And he even have a stone for a castle. Yeah, look at the score difference and how it's going to be when he reaches Castlage. He's gonna make a tower, but Knights, skill bard in armor. He's not mining stone, by the way. He's gonna make a tower himself. Why not? Just stop it. Stop him being annoying. Yeah, he's doing the tower. It's not an old village, probably. But the knight is coming. He should send a spear as well. Now the knight, the archers, spears, everything. Yeah, but the knight's just dominating this situation. If I was him, I was even delete the mill. It costs 50 food always. 50 wood, sorry. Yeah, it's just over. Like, he's doing an extra tone center, put villas inside. Okay. Yeah, but he's, I mean, he might be in village forever. Losing some skirmishers, but with the knight, he's just going for the tower. Yeah. He's just going to take the tower. Because he can't send the scout now. Exactly. So now he take that one, and look, he will never go Castlage. He keep doing the scouts. Yeah, he really doesn't have a plan, honestly. Fire galley, another fire galley. And now, he can go and kill the villagers if he wanted. He's going to go, kill the villagers, man. He's dealing with the spear first. Okay, that surprised me. Nah, but with the knights and the spear, now he's gonna just take everything. Go with the knights, kill those villagers. He's chasing those. And well, Guys, what is he trying with these towers here? I don't know, Vivi. Like, this is a random tower. He's lost. Yeah, killing all. 3 villains ahead only. But he keeps doing scouts. Well, he's doing knights and spears, and look at the score difference. GG, guys, it's over. He's not calling it, but he will. Anytime. Bloodlines now. It was even without bloodlines. More spears. Just go right. I mean, ignore the scout, probably. I don't know. Imagine if he's going here. He's doing a massacre, man. A real massacre. Now he's even taking the water. Another stable. And, well, he can do an army, but the ability is different, just increase more and more. He's doing wheelbarrow now. I don't know what Vivi's trying, really. I have no idea. GG. GG call, man. MR.YO did the domination. Vivi didn't really... I don't know, you know? It was kind of weird. Let me just remove this and bring the main monitor. And also remove the draft and statistics. Military... What? I joined it in 16 minutes? Not really. Ah, yeah, because I closed the capture age. Okay. And, well, economy better, and I think Vivi in this one didn't really have a plan. Guys, we have MR.YO and the Viper in the quarterfinals.